There you go. It's live.
All right, everybody, welcome to this Beasts and Barbarians one-shot game on Fantasy Grounds. This event is presented by the Society of Extraordinary Gamers. Um, so this takes place in um, land of Kairos. It looks. Let's show you on the map here. It's a huge map, but should come up fairly quick for you all. So Kairos is located here. If you can see the arrow I just drew on the map. Kairos is a land of diversified climate and landscape. You are in the city of Bulzama, which is biggest city east of the Red Desert. Um, Land of grassy plains full of marshes and mosquitoes. Kairos is known for the land of elephants. Its inhabitants have dark skin. From what I read, they remind me of people from India a lot. The way they look and whatnot. Um, so the reason why you are in Bulzama is to spend all of your riches. You just got back from raiding a temple together. Seems like a good contract, so to speak, to band together to get richer. Complement of your various skills, and of course you live like rock stars. You don't save any money. You don't work day jobs. This is what you do, and you're in a lavishly decorated pleasure of den. Looks like this.
Loading.
So this pleasure den offers every vice known to mankind for the right price, of course, and the price is right for you. So while you're having a good time at this place, something interrupts your the party. So we'll start. Let's see. We'll start with the prince. Well, Prince Alkir was map. So Prince Alkir is over here, and you just order of wine, and it just came in. And at the same time, all of you're all separated in different places in the establishment, but you hear screams. You see servants screaming in pain, and something horrible happens. They start peeling away their skin and flesh and tearing it apart, only to reveal a hideous creature underneath. Looks like this. And that would be something. Anyone with a knowledge arcana can toss that on on the chat window to gain more information. All right. So the Prince Alkir, you've seen these creatures before. They're called Twisted Servants. They are a race, uh, long forgotten race of humanoids from ancient times that sorcerers are known to call back from their time to do their bidding, whether it be fighting or manual labor. They are rather stupid, but they are strong, they're taller and bigger than a man, and they use their claws and the stone axe to do what they have to do. Why they're here, you don't know at this point, but they seem rather hostile. So anyway, Prince, your special order of wine just came in. If you spend an action drinking the whole jug in one shot because you feel the urgency right now of probably defending yourself, but if you do spend that action, you will gain the benefit of the liquid courage edge for the remainder of the scene, and you will also get one Benny. Or you can just go ahead and attack. Liquid courage, what it does is it increases your vigor, so your toughness at the same time, and let me pull it up. I think it gives you bonuses to soak damage as well. So what will be your move?
I can't express how upset I am about having my carousing interrupted. So I'm going to go ahead and drink my wine,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to proceed to engage.
All right. So you can perform more than one action per round, just that if you decide to attack the same round, you will incur the multiple action penalty. So if you wish to attack as well, um, go ahead, but you will do so at -2.
I will ready myself to attack.
Okay, sounds good. So you chug it down, and let's put that weird edge on your sheet. That will be for the duration of this scene only, but you can later read it. So yeah, it is. Oh, you ignore one level of wound modifiers in case you do happen to get injured, so it's on your sheet now. Next will be Dingus. Well, Dingus, you wanted to indulge in some strange exotic drug. Pretty much you've been smoking too much, and what this does is you're starting to see everybody around has a trunk on its face. Seeing as a god of the elephants is worshipped in this city, there are several statuettes and painting on the walls depicting that, and you've started to hallucinate, so you gain the delusional minor hindrance, but it's also given you some insight, and you can pick the combat edge of your choice. That will be available for you for this scene, and you also gain a Benny. So I'll give you a Benny here, and a Benny for Prince. So What's your move, Dingus? You've got two right in front of you. One seems to be trying to. Let's switch it. This would be. This was meant to be over here, and this one over here. All right. So you're up.
Well, I'm having to think quickly to figure out which combat edge to take, but Dingus is not liking the fact that he's in the room and he can't slink away. That's certainly the first thing that comes to mind. What I would say is he's going to take and draw his saber and kind of step into the corner a little bit here to give himself a little more protection. That way he doesn't have to worry about him coming from multiple directions.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of try to center himself a little bit. He's not sure if what he's seeing is right or not just yet. Because not only did they rip their skin off, but now they have a trunk, and yeah, something's not quite right here.
Yeah, you've been smoking too much. Alright. Alright, Black Crow, the witch. Alright. Well, you have a mouthful of very potent fire water. Very hard liquor. Luckily, there's also a bunch of braziers around, and if you wish to attempt an agility trick, I'll give you a +2 bonus to perform that trick. If you score a raise on your trick, the target will automatically be set on fire, but regardless of the result, I'll also award you a Benny.
Sounds good to me. Fell creature, you picked the wrong pleasure house. I have far more pressing business than you.
Say that with a mouthful of liquid. That's pretty much what it sounds like. Alright, let's see it opposed. That is definitely a raise, so it catches on fire. Let's give it an effect for on fire.
Now that's the one to the southeast of me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's the closest one to you anyway.
Yeah.
So that's number, let's target it here. This one here. Alright, so that one is on fire. And Benny. Alright, next up is Jarek. Well, Jarek, you've been enjoying yourself. You found yourself on a bed, surrounded by beautiful women that you paid good money for. But also, this means that you're currently buck naked. If you decide to fight this battle naked without putting your clothes back on, you will get a +2 to any test of wills until the remainder of the scene. So taunt or intimidation, and you also receive a Benny.
Oh my god. What a big sword he has.
Well, I'm going to nakedly come over this way. Oh yeah, we'll go right there. Let's see. target that guy, and I am going to try and intimidate him.
Okay, so you'll do so with a +2.
Okay, and let's
And
see,
I can even give you even better bonuses if you describe exactly how you intimidate him naked.
Let's keep
I'm
it
gonna grab my
PG-13.
spear and raise it up in my arm and go, ah!
Awesome. All right, I'll give you another +1, so you get a +3. Intimidation.
Okay, intimidation is spirit.
No, you should have a skill for it. If you don't, there'll be an untrained, well, unskilled,
Unskilled.
but you get a +3, so. Alright, 3 + 3, so you've got 6 against its 5, so it is successful. That means in your next action against him, you'll get a +2 to your action.
Sweet.
So remember that. And lastly, Gillen Gask.
Yes.
Where's Gillen? Well, Gillen, you've been eating all day, and maybe someone wasn't agreeing with you. You ended up in the latrines when you see the silhouette of a horrid creature on the other side of the bead curtain, and it's got his eyes set on you. A mystic once told you that you would die on the throne. He just didn't specify which one.
No. No.
So,
Darn gods, so vague.
right now you've got your choice of getting 1 Benny or 1 additional adventure card. And regardless, you will gain the Destiny's Child Edge available in the Adventure Deck module.
Very cool.
So I'll give that to you. There it is. And Destiny's Edge allows you to play 2 adventure cards this session. So which one do you pick, adventure card or Benny?
I'll take the adventure card.
Alright, let's give you that. There you go, now you got 3.
Alright. Alright. Well, not useful right now, but hey. Alright, so I've got this creature who seems to be intent on interrupting me in my business. So I think the best weapon I've got will be a nice smelly one. I pick up my bucket that I've been doing my business in, and I'll surprise him by throwing it through the curtain at his head.
Alright, is your intent to hurt or distract?
More of a distract me, kind of a trick to give me or Dingus some advantage, since he might be outnumbered out there.
Go ahead with an agility check then.
Agility, there we go.
+6. Against a 2, success with a raise. What do you know?
Shaken
So
and
yeah. So that'll be this one is shaken and
-2.
tricked. Yep.
-2 to parry.
Alright, awesome. Okay, so now looks like let's share
Uletu has asked me to
mini track.
Uletu has asked me to bless you.
Alright, the first one, the first twisted servant. Where is he? Where is he? Number 1. Let's see. I think I've put number 1 over here. So that'll be the one attacking Dingus, cornered. So he charges at you with a wild attack.
and I hit him with first strike.
There you go. That works.
Back into a quarter when you have first strike. Makes sense.
Roll it. 5 against its parry. 5, so that'll be a hit.
Okay.
Now roll your damage. Ooh, not so
that's
good.
horrible.
How you gonna Benny that?
I think we're gonna spend that first penny that we got, because that was just horrible.
Yes, that was pathetic. There we go, much better.
Much better.
So it charged at you with its stone axe raised high, and take that opportunity to slash its guts and spill him all over the floor. That one didn't stand a chance, and it's now gone. Alright, the second one was the one that I was just thrown a bucket of poop at, and it was very distracted by that, unable to attack you, or is it? Let's see about its spirit.
Yes.
No, it is still cleaning off the poo.
Still.
Alright.
Can't recover from the stink that a small human could produce.
Bucket of poo thrown in the first round. We got a good start.
Yes.
Alright, this one. Hold on. I'm having a problem finding which one they are.
Pooh was good enough for my grandfather. It is good enough for me.
Alright, so that one was it's going after the prince. Again, wild attack to you, raising its nasty, heavy stone axe. Alright, so that'll be a 5 against your parry of 6. You definitely sidestep its attack, and swings wide. Number 4 will be the one with Jarek up there. Since he's already kind of engaged and too close, he'll forego the charge and just try to swing at you. They're not very sophisticated in their combat methods. And it will be a 5 against your pair of 7. That's not even close either. And lastly, we got one on fire. Let's see. That's 3 damage. It's also shaken. Spirit 4 no longer shaken. So he just jumps in the water to get rid of the fire, and readies himself for the next round. All right, Dingus goes first.
Well, my father always taught me, if you're going to do something, do it well. So Dingus pulls the dagger out, and from behind, jabs the dagger and the short sword into the one that's still wiping poo off his own face.
So you're going to throw it at him or stab him?
No, I'm just going to stab him with both.
All right.
Okay, give me just a second here. So with
That'll
the
be -2 and -4 for each, right?
well, no, it'd be -2 for the offhand, but because I get the free combat
Oh, that's the
edge,
combat
I
edge.
took the
Okay.
two-fisted, so that he doesn't take that double up penalty for the offhand.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't see you take that edge, that's why.
And the creature's
there's
got -2 parry anyway.
There's the short sword, and for the dagger.
Wow. 2 hit with raises. Both of them.
There's the short sword damage, and the dagger damage.
Alright, well, this one
Deadly
this
daggers.
one goes down as well. He was already shaken, so that was another killing blow.
He'll lift
spinal
the
cord.
body into the air, turn and dump it away from the door, and say, when you're done, you can clean up your own mess.
Awesome. Benny for that. Okay. So we'll delete this one here. So Gillen can go on his business in peace now. He's safe. Alright, the Twisted Servants. The one with wild attack will forego the wild attack this time and catch his bearings and attempt to swing again at Prince Alkir. And it's very bad. He's got to work on his weapon skills. Now back to the one with Jarek.
Well, since I grabbed my spear, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, it was the Twisted Servant attacking you, and he's
Oh, that's okay.
he didn't do a good job. He can't get past your defenses. And lastly, the one in the water.
He's still distracted by intimidation.
Yeah, he still can't help but stare at your member swinging back and forth.
Jarek yells out, "My eyes are up here!"
It's hypnotic. Yeah. Eyes up here. All right, so the one in the water will attempt a trick to well, not a trick. We'll go for a grab on Black Crow's ankle. So that'll be a targeted fighting check. 5 against your 5 parry, so yes, it grabbed your ankle. You're now grabbed. Let's put that effect on you too.
Hands to yourself, bub.
We haven't paid for it yet.
Oh, he's about to pay for it.
Let's see. Grapple.
The blood price.
There we go. Alright. And then it is Black Crow's turn. If you want to attempt anything other than to get free, you'll suffer -4 to any of your actions, depending on agility or strength. And if you wish to evade, you can use your agility or strength.
Black Crow is going to do the glowing eyes thing and lower his spirit trait as far as she can. So the look him in the eyes and do the glowing thing.
Alright, that's the lower trait.
Yep.
Alright. A 4, that is successful. So you've successfully lowered its spirit.
Right. So it lowers 1 step.
So it'll be.
But it can't go below a D4.
Alright, it will just be a D4 then. Minus 1 step spirit. Alright, and that will last, what, that's 3 rounds?
I believe so.
Alright. Alright, Jarek, it's still hard. You love that shit.
Well, I'm going to use my spear in both hands and attack this guy. Oh, hold on, things are slowing down for me. Oh, and do I get a +2 to my next attack?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because he's too busy staring at your junk to see what's coming. Alright, a 6, that'll be a hit.
Ooh.
Wow.
and he's down.
Mm-hmm.
Behold
Lord.
the power of my junk.
How dare he?
And what a great pickup line for later. Hey, baby, you should have seen what I did with this.
Alright, that one is gone. Drops on the floor.
I'd just like to say that it was awesome with the red eyes, glowing eyes, with Savage Worlds. Like it is the same generic power, maybe for other settings, but you can customize it, make it look whatever you want. And
Yeah.
even though it's lower trait, you can just describe it which way you want.
It's an interesting power. I haven't used it before, but I really do like it because even grappled, I can use it, and lowering traits usually ends up getting you a lot more benefit than just a plain attack.
Right, but just the way that you describe your own power, that's how Black Crow uses it. It could be something completely different for another character, but it's the same spell.
Right, especially in B&B, they have a whole list of new trappings, very interesting trappings too. So, all right, Prince Alkir, still with facing a very unskilled fighter, but you've got this relic, this family relic, this great sword that you probably can't wait to use on this wretched creature.
That's true. I have drank deeply, and now it's time for my blade to drink deeply.
I like that line.
Awesome line.
I'll give you a Benny.
That's worth a Benny.
All right, I'm going to attack the Twisted Servant.
And that will be a hit. Now let's roll damage. Nice. And your blade's thirst is now quenched. There'll be this one up here. Go on, describe me how you dispatch this creature, how you hack into pieces and whatnot. Let's hear it.
Okay, basically I have spun around out of the annoyance that I've had for having my carousing disrupted and put my full body weight into hacking the Twisted Servant in twain.
Awesome. All right, Gun, you're out of TP. What's up?
Yes. All right. Well, just pull up the trousers and see if we have any other unfinished business in here, and see if I can help any other of my fellows.
Yeah, you seem to have heard some more commotion coming from the main bathroom.
All right.
Where Black Crow is yelling at something that's holding on to her leg, and she seems rather annoyed by it.
Okay, so as I move out of the latrine, I guess I'll move at least to there. I also speak to Dingus. It says, Dingus, my friend, Uletu grants you that you have wings upon your feet. Move quickly and help Black Crow, using one of my cards to double his movement.
Sweet.
So just drop the card, adventure card, there you go. Spurred on. Go.
Alright, so next round, Dingus, you get twice movement.
Yes.
And now let's move on to the next round. And he also gets a Joker. How sweet is that? Everybody gets a penny.
Timing.
Yes, great timing.
Oh, yes.
That's what Dingus does with his movement. That's up to him.
Are you going to walk on water?
I was about to say, with moving at twice speed, I do have the distract edge, which lets me do a trick without taking a multi-action penalty. It just reduces my damage. So what I'm wondering is if I can do an agility trick to make it across the water and take him down while he's got a hold of Black Crow.
There might be a few other patrons in the water. Just skip on their heads.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, if
Yeah.
there's anybody in there, I'll step on heads, shoulders, whatever it takes to get across.
Oh, yeah. That's a great move. I'll even give you another Benny for that. So even
Just
if
twist
it doesn't
around really
work,
fast and cast yourself like a stone.
Fly, Dingus. Uletu has given you wings.
Okay, so let's see. That's going to be an agility trick to see if he makes it there.
yes.
Okay.
So you've lowered its parry by 2. He didn't see you coming at all.
Oh no.
Also, you had the Joker, so really
Yeah.
you hit with a raise. Even he's
Right.
shaken by it.
Okay. Let's see here. There's the first attack with the sword, and the second attack with the dagger.
All right, the sword gets a raise, and the dagger normal hit.
Okay. I think that actually
Holy
rolled
shit.
damage twice. I'm sorry. That actually rolled damage twice for the same thing.
Oh,
Well, the first one was good enough, I think.
yeah.
And there would be the dagger. So the dagger didn't really help much anyway.
All right, describe your hit.
So as Dingus clears through the different bathers, stepping from shoulder to head to shoulder to head to shoulder to head across the bath, he looks at Black Crow and says, "Don't you know anything? This is how you stop them from grabbing you," and takes the arm off at the shoulder while driving the dagger into its neck.
Awesome.
Ah, good hit.
I was getting to that part.
She likes to take her time,
Yeah.
That's right.
see them suffer. All right, so at this point,
That's the blood.
you look
Seeps into the
around
water.
and yeah, water tainted. People getting out of the water, screaming, disgusted. You look around. There are no other twisted servants to dispatch. Dingus having taken care of more than half of them. But what happens is something strange from the bodies left on the stonework. Nice marble. There are fumes emanating from the bodies. They discharge a wicked fume, and by the time you realize what's going on, you see a face, just a face coming from like a holographic image in the fume of this guy here.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Ew.
Ew.
And he cackles, introduces himself as Kor Anra. Says you've now been poisoned, and you will die in a day if you don't do what I want you to do. You've stolen the Eye of Kanchala from my temple. You must recover it before my men does if you want the antidote. At this point, you look at your skin, and you see a strange, black, evil, wicked fluid running through your veins. It's a very disgusting appearance at this point, knowing his state. Now, about the Eye of Kanchala, well, what happened was, and this is a flashback scene, when you heard rumors of a desert temple filled with jewels and gold, brought in by worshippers of Kanchala, the god of the painless death, well, you didn't hesitate. It didn't take you long to go raid that temple. You found the entrance to that temple half buried in the sand, getting you inside a brazier lit and gold-gilded walls, and after defeating the temple guardians, you found yourself face to face with the avatar of Kanchala, a giant scorpion with bronze chitinous skin that looks like this here.
Of course, we had to raid it. It was there. Ah, yes.
Let me get rid of some of the images on my end to make room for more. And the temple looks like this here. Now everybody just roll a plain roll 20 on the chat window for me, please.
Wait.
And on its back, the Dala had the largest scene lodged and ripe for the picking. An emerald this big, and we're talking bigger, slightly larger than a football. So yes, you can help yourselves. You needed it, and there was something that stood in the way. All right, so who got the lowest? That'll be Black Crow. So we begin when let's see here. Over here, and it's right there. base of 2. Alright. Unfortunately, we start midway through the battle where Black Crow found herself again. It seems like a curse to be to get grappled, held by both pincers, with the avatar giant scorpion ready to deliver a blow with its sting. Now I'll put the rest of you on the combat on the map, but you can be pretty much where you want at this point. I just have to drop you on there first so you can move around.
I would like to be on the south side of the map. Oh, wait, not me. Oh, you mean everybody but me. Okay.
Yeah, everybody but you. Alright, and let's start this. And unfortunately, it starts with the scorpion ready to strike with its sting. So unless someone's got an adventure card that will interrupt or something like that, it's going to happen now.
I think so.
I can't justify either of my cards. They wouldn't go with this scene.
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so
That was the wrong card.
It's larger than expected.
Oh, wow. Thanks for that,
Wow.
Jared.
Uh-oh.
That's the gift that keeps on giving right there.
Makes it easier to hit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
it
huge.
is.
And we all get
It
an
is-
adventure card.
Yes.
Yeah, it is now size +4, so it's a large creature. You get a +2 to attack it. And yeah, you all get a card. But 2 of you have already played theirs. It's still possible to trade them, though, so. Let's see. Alright, here are your cards. Of course, Gillen can play 2.
Yeah. I can have one more.
2 cards, so. Alright. So let's go for the sting. Fighting
Still can't do
a
this.
4 against. Uh,
Yay!
Alright, it fails. It hits the floor right next to her instead. I mean, she was being held up
Sparks fly up.
high. Yeah, her feet weren't touching the ground, but that metal stinger just went by and dunk right on the floor.
Now, scorpions
Next.
will sting themselves, so if that's a critical failure, just saying.
As a part of the critical failure, I'll just say that it drops you, so you're no longer grappled. How about that?
Good enough. Suppose I can't hope for the moon. Besides, that emerald's going to look really good with my hair.
It's all about the fashion sense.
True dat.
And the money.
And-
Accessorize.
Yes.
So, is the stinger still down at this point?
Yeah, it is.
What are my chances at being able to strike to disarm, to take the sting off the end of the tail?
Well, let's disarmed.
It worked in Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Those things
Yeah,
are darting
that-
all over the place.
That's interesting. I would have gone with called shut, but yeah, we can do a disarm on that, and that works too.
Okay.
You keep in mind it's very strong, but yeah.
Okay, and I'm not 100% sure on how the disarm roll works again. So I apologize. Let me just take a quick look here.
I think your damage is the target number, its strength to keep
Yeah, that
its
goes
weapon.
against strength. Yeah, it needs to be a targeted, a called shot.
Okay.
So -2 because it's a limb. I'll consider that as a limb, but
Okay.
it's also a large creature, so it just evens out.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Not enough, unless you want to spend a Benny. You've got
We've got
plenty.
plenty of bennies, so
Yeah. Ooh.
8, yes, 8 will work. That is a success. Now roll your damage, and that'll be the target number against its strength. A 10. All right, let's roll that. Oh, even. Ties goes to the defender. Unless you want to spend a Benny on the damage, but you might not get anything higher than that.
I'll spend a Benny on it. No reason not at least giving it the good old college try.
Ooh.
There you go.
Just barely.
Good job. Good job.
All right, lost a stinger. And yeah, for that daring move, I'll give you back your Benny.
Hey, there we go.
All right, Prince.
All
Sing
right,
us a song.
I believe I am going to attack the scorpion. I'm going to swing my blade. I'd like to try to damage one of his claws, but I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, it will just be a called shot. Again, it would work pretty much the same way as with Dingus, but in that case, you'll just deal damage. So it'll be just a straight fighting check because you get +2 since it's a large creature, but a called shot -2, so it just evens out. You just roll your fighting against its parry. Not quite high enough. Would you like to drop a Benny on that?
Yeah.
There we go, much better. And yeah, it hits. Now let's roll the damage. It's got very high toughness, but we'll see. Yeah, you put a small dent in the bronze kitten, but not quite enough to hurt it. Black Crow, now free.
All right, Black Crow is going to throw her head back and do a terrible howl. And no, actually, she will. But I'm going to place the template so I don't hit anybody else.
Smart.
That's always good.
All right, so that's going to be an instant, and it's a large burst template. Every creature beneath the template, make a fear check at -2 if I get a raise. All right, so we'll go here. Oh! Benny that. We'll go here.
Successful.
All right.
Spirit roll.
Every creature beneath the template must make a fear check at -2. Oh, wait, though. That requires a raise. I didn't get a raise.
Yeah, so it doesn't get -2. Yeah.
Okay.
It succeeded. Not phased by your terrible howl.
Alrighty.
Being a vicious creature of its own. Alright, Jarek. With clothes on this time.
Thank goodness.
All right. Well, let's see. I am going to just go in and attack this little bastard. Control, click.
At this point, you get also a +1 gang up bonus.
Okay, so we're at a total of +3 for the
For the hit, yep.
gang up and the hit. Oh,
That'll be a hit with a raise.
Yep. Very good hit.
Not so good damage.
No.
yeah.
You
go ahead,
forgot
Benny.
to roll your raise damage. You forgot to roll your raise damage. Just drag
yeah.
the +d6 on there. Still only 8.
Mm.
You could always drop a Benny on that.
I'll drop a Benny on that.
It's probably because he's overdressed. Loincloth is getting in the way.
Wait, no, it's this one.
9 again. You hit its armor, but not quite enough. That thing is huge.
Mm.
I was waiting for someone to say that's what she said, but apparently not.
That's what she said.
She was busy saying that back in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what Blackroll was saying.
Alright, Gillen.
All right, so okay, so people are moves. He'll move a little bit over here to get a better shot, and fire his trusty composite bow at the creature.
Any called shot or just a normal hit?
Can I try to bypass armor?
Yeah, that'd be a -6 though
Ouch.
to hit, but you get a +2 because it's large creature, so only a -4.
Mm, well, I'll try it. So -4 to hit. What the hell? Maybe it would be good for the actual hit. Damage. Alright, let me spend a Benny on that. Try that again. Yeah.
No, not quite.
One last time. As she's trying to take aim. Come on, Uletu, guide my arrow. Uletu, why aren't you listening to me? Alright, let me get stand.
Uletu's busy.
Apparently.
Alright, well, nice try.
I got Uletu's voicemail.
Voicemail. Alright, Benny for the voicemail. Alright, next round.
Thank you.
Scorpion going again. Jeez. Alright, we'll go after that shiny sword that Prince Alkir is holding.
Oh.
And we'll attempt to... let's see... Yeah, we'll actually just try to hit, and it's got, it can make 2 attacks. It will also attack Jarek. So let's make these 2 attacks. Alright, number 1 on Alkir. That was a miss. Same with Jarek. That managed to sidestep those enormous claws, pincers. And now it's back to Prince Alkir.
I would like to, if I can, I don't know if I can do this, can I spend a couple of power points and lower trait on the Scorpion? I'd like to lower his toughness.
Okay, so that'd be to lower its vigor. Yes, you can do that. Go ahead and cast your spell.
How would I cast it? Oh, okay, never mind.
You beat me to the idea. That was my next plan.
There you go.
All right, with a raise, you just made it much weaker.
Mm.
It is now. Its vigor went down by 2, so it is. It's actually. Yeah, all right. Here's its new toughness. Well done. Dingus.
Every point helps.
How tall is Prince Elkir?
Oh, let's him answer that question.
I am 5'11".
5'11". Okay. So what
And a
Dingus
half.
does, since he's been kind of walled off here from the fight, is Dingus rushes up behind Prince Elkir, plants a foot squarely on Elkir's hip, another one on his shoulder, and launches himself onto the thing's back,
Oh.
and then does a called shot to the head.
Awesome.
I'd like to see that one.
Yeah, so would I.
Okay, now I'm assuming
so-
you're going to want a agility trick to have scaled Elkir.
Some kind of jumping.
Well, yeah, it will be a multiple action, so
he
you'll
gets
have the
the,
trick first.
He gets the
Oh,
trick.
the distract. That's true, the distract. So, yeah, go ahead with your agility.
Ooh, very well done.
Versus a 5, so that's you do lower its defense by 2.
Okay. And then the fighting roll from on top. And called shot head's going to be -4, but because it's of its size, it's a
Minus 2
+2.
total.
And then because I lowered its defenses, it's just even, correct?
Well, yeah, I'm taking this into account. The parry goes down to 4 instead of 6, so
Okay, I'll go ahead and just add the
do it
+2.
at -2. Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the fighting roll.
Nice.
ready.
That's a raise. Hit with a raise.
And there's our wild attack damage. And of course, I hit the frickin' macro twice again. Looks like it was only a 6.
6. Not quite good enough.
Well, we're gonna
Well, I
spend.
mean, you get +4 because you targeted the head, but it's still only 10.
Yeah, we're still gonna spend the Benny.
Alright. Wow. Much better. Don't you get a -2 because it's you use distract though?
Yes, but I countered that with the wild attack.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, 15. That will shake it. It
It is
finally
shaking.
emits a shriek as you lodged your sword in its head. Nicely done. Jarek.
Well, Jarek is going to attack again with his spear. With his mighty, mighty spear.
That's how they call it, huh?
Yes.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh, I'm going to Benny that.
Good, you guys are learning.
Don't forget the gang up bonuses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You get plus
+2, because we got 2 people there.
Yeah.
What was it? +3? +3. There's Dingus.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Well, Black Crow isn't really engaged in battle, though, so...
Oh, okay. Fair
Okay.
enough.
I'll go with +2.
Yeah.
It's better than the pincer to the head.
That's better. So that's 8 versus 4. You hit with a raise.
Good.
Raise damage. And it's already shaken. You forgot your raise damage again.
Oh, yep. So let's see, 5, 9.
Not quite enough. If that stands, unless you want to Benny that too.
Oh, we'll Benny that too.
bennies are flowing tonight. So.
Yes.
Might as well. You only live once.
Who wants to live forever?
I do.
All right, I hit with a 12.
A 12, which is just pretty high, but not quite good enough, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. It's got a toughness of 14.
Yeah, down from 16.
Yeah.
All right.
At least it's shaken. All we have to do is shake it again.
And yeah, it was a good hit. Gillen.
So I'll move a little bit more to get a good shot and avoid hitting friends. And just no called shot this time. Just try to get a good solid hit.
All right, so +2.
That's an 8.
You know what, Gillen? Oh no, you're not the one with trademark or marksman. Never mind.
No.
All right.
We'll just have the
6 + 2. That'll be a hit versus 4 this round because Dingus distracted it. It's got something on his back.
right.
Pesky little thief. So you hit with a raise.
Excellent. So composite bow right here, extra damage. Meh. No. Let's see. I'll try to reroll that. All right.
9.
Okay. Extra damage again. Come on, come on, come on.
Much better.
Whoa, 13.
Oh, so close. So
All right.
Just a bit outside.
Just a little bit ricochets off the bronze carapace and that's it.
Yep. Black Crow.
All right, Black Crow is going to employ her fully functional eye cannons once again and target the Vigor.
Okay.
Wow, not with that.
I don't know, a 4.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want some backlash, huh?
All right, there we go. That's better.
Alright, so Vigor is now down as far as it could get.
Right
but
on.
It lowered its toughness by 1 more.
Okay.
Nicely done. New round. Round 3. Scorpion again, first.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Quick Scorpion.
Let's
But
go
he's
with its
shaking,
spirit.
Let's hope he stays shaken.
And you know what? Just piss you guys off. I'm gonna spend a Benny on that. And it will now. It really doesn't like Dingus being on its back, so we'll attempt to throw him off, launch him in the air. That'll be an opposite strength check. So give me a strength check, Dingus. That will go against a 9. You suck.
He just hangs on to that sword that's lodged in its head. Ride him, cowboy!
Awesome. All right, Prince.
Well, since he's bucking to get his foe off of him, I'm going to try to spear his tender underbelly.
All right, let's make it a called shot -4 with your +2. That'll be -2, but you'll get +4 damage. You won't be bypassing the armor though. There's still some armor there, but not as good. To completely bypass it, it's a -6. It's the eyes.
Righto.
All right, so a 7 -2. That'll be a 5, not quite enough to hit.
Ah.
Nope. All right.
Ah! It is not to be.
All right, you're trying to get the best spot, but just bounced off its armor. Black Crow.
Alrighty, with the dingus riding Brokeback there, I think I'm just gonna have to whack it with my staff.
He's barebacking it.
Oh, you know what, Prince? We forgot your gang up bonuses. That would be a hit. So roll damage. Forgot that. Still not good enough. I guess it stands. All right, so fighting +2, there'll be 7, and then a gang up of +3. So you get a 10 against its Barry. That'll be a hit with a raise with your mighty staff.
Right on.
Look at all the D4s. Well, you must have hit somewhere really sensitive because it's shaking
The
again. And
spear and the great
pain.
sword, not so much. The short sword and the staff, on the other hand, amazing weapons against the scorpion.
You know what? I'm feeling so frisky. I'm gonna double down.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, another hit with a raise.
And yeah. No.
You forgot the raise damage though.
Roll a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time you forgot the raise damage as well. So.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh.
Okay, that makes it a 14.
Yeah. 5, 9, nah. Keep whacking away at it.
All right, I've done my part.
Jarek.
Okay, Jarek's going to attack with his spear again. Let's see, gang up bonus of +2.
Ooh. Raise.
+3 actually now that Black Crow started hitting, so 11.
Okay.
Now that'll be a hit with a raise.
Mm.
12.
Oh,
So close.
I'm going to
So
penny that.
close.
Why not?
Down to 1 penny now. Dingus got 5. I thought he was totally out too.
Oh.
There we go.
That
we
was
go.
worth it. More
That
than
was a
twice.
smack.
Best bet,
Yeah.
Benny. I jammed my
Finally
spear
found
into
a
that
weak spot.
sucker and
There you go.
twisted around.
And it goes down, and the ride is over for Dingus. Someone put a quarter in that thing.
Stick a fork in it. It's done.
It's
For a
done.
spear.
Hey. It's good eating them claws.
Mm.
Scorpion steaks, yo.
Mhm.
All right, so
That's
that's
spicy
where
poison taste.
that's how you came into possession of the Eye of Kanchala. Something beautiful with apparently mystical powers. But what did you do? First thing you did when you got in town, of course, is sell it, because you can't do anything with a giant emerald, but you can do a lot with all the gold that's generated, and
It's
that's
really
what
difficult
fueled
to
your.
strap it to my head to go in my hair anyway.
Yeah, kind of too big. So that's what fueled your all your resources for this party that's been going on for days now.
That's what you said.
Uh,
It was too big.
so you know
Somebody
who
had to
you
lay that
sold
pipe.
who you sold that emerald to. Now I see 3 options here that you can take to not die of a horrible poison death, and well, you can do as the sorcerer said and retrieve the emerald for him, or you can take the we do not deal with terrorist approach and maybe go kick his ass and get him to give you the antidote anyway. Or you can search for an alternative method to gaining an antidote for that truly evil spell. We're gonna take 5 right now. Time for everybody to maybe get something else to drink. Quick bathroom break, and we'll resume in 5 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Go stretch my legs after the scorpion ride.
A bit saddle sore, are we? Is there still anyone around the table? No.
I'm back too.
I think we use maybe option 3, and go get the emerald, bring it to him, kick his ass, then take the emerald back.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
That way we get the antidote, and we get to kill him and keep it and sell it again in go do some more carousing.
Exactly. I haven't finished throwing up yet.
Professional thief. He's all about taking it and reselling it again.
Mm-hmm. Pay it forward, over and over again.
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised that Dingus wasn't the one that started with his dingus hanging out.
I've been waiting all night for someone to make a joke with that name, but
Yeah, Derek, strong arm. We know which his strong arm is.
yes.
Certainly not the one that stabs with the spear.
No. I'm sure his girlfriend Palmela would agree.
All right, everybody's back.
Yep.
So here's what you know. You know that you know a merchant, and you know you'll be present in the at the bazaar, Grand Bazaar today. In the city, in the same city.
Okay.
So I mean, I was away from the table, so I'm not aware of anything that was discussed. I just caught something about getting the emerald back, getting the antidote back, and selling it again.
Oh, we're gonna get the emerald. We're gonna give it to the sorcerer guy,
Yeah.
and get the antidote, and then we're gonna kill him and take the emerald.
Yep.
All right.
I'm completely fine with this plan.
Yes.
I don't like people. I don't like it when people poison me.
No,
That's
exactly.
certainly covering all of our bases.
Yeah. I knew Letu doesn't like when I get poisoned either. It's not my destiny.
All right. So you reach the Grand Bazaar, and but you will need to locate this merchant among all others, displaying exotic beasts, caged beasts, beasts of burden, food products, slaves, leatherwork, armor, tools, weapons, everything you can think of, anything you need can be found at that bazaar for the right price, or if you know the right people. So to locate them, I would need a streetwise check. Failure not meaning you don't find it, meaning there'll be consequences. I'm just giving a heads up with this in case you want to save up your bennies.
No.
Critical failure. In this case, yeah, this might be a good idea. Alright, so a 5.
Yeah. Anytime I see a critical failure, automatically the Benny's headed to the table.
For a second there, you were distracted by someone selling delicious rat on a stick.
Well, the good part is, how hard can it be to find an emerald the size of a football?
Mm. Well, they might not be advertising it too strongly.
It may also have been cut. We've been carousing a few days.
Mm. Well, maybe the rest of us can try and keep our eyes peeled for a stall with for a gem cover.
Alright, well, here's
Gem
what...
dealership.
Well, there's an idea. Let's just go to the giant gem merchant.
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's see.
Looking for
Okay,
someone's giant
so-
stone.
You've located merchant, well, more like his assistants, and seems like He's been working in the warehouse, which is let's share.
Can't play without the
There you go. I'm
GM.
back. Sorry, I was on the other line with Uletu.
I was about to whip out my
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I was about to whip out my revelation card and find that gem, but now that Eric's here, I can't.
difficult to play without the GM, unfortunately.
And
Yeah,
I
we
guess
find
I
it
was,
quick.
be careful what
guess
you
I
whip
was
out.
talking to myself there for a couple minutes. So let's go back.
The last thing we heard was warehouse, and then you were going to put the warehouse up.
Okay. All right. So yes, this is where you should be going. Now, let's see. Not the right one. So I would assume you you go to that warehouse, correct?
Yeah.
That seemed like the smart thing to do.
Is there a back entrance to the warehouse?
Yeah, sure.
Dingus would prefer to slip in through the back.
That's what she said.
Oh, wait.
Dingus just naturally prefers the back door.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's safer. I just need to work on a little option here. Here we go. That's better.
Of course, another question is, does anyone else go with Dingus through the back door, or are we splitting? So Dingus goes through the back door and everybody else goes in the front.
That might be a good idea. Cause a distraction.
That's a good plan. We can do more damage that way.
And get the Dingus can get the gem and get out, and we can get out ourselves afterwards without the merchant being any wiser until later.
All right. Well, regardless, I mean, you enter the warehouse, and there's nobody around on that floor, but you can hear noise coming from the basement, accessible through a set of steps.
Okay.
Dingus will slip to the bottom of the steps slowly, trying not to be seen, and to move rather quietly to see if he can see what's going on there, if there's anywhere that we can move to without, being immediately detected.
All right. Give me a stealth check, please.
There's going to be a Benny on that, but I think I also get the +2 for it being an urban setting, don't I?
Yes.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Much better.
Where did Dingus go? Everyone, watch your back doors.
Who said that?
I did, Gillen.
All right. So, yeah, Dingus makes it down the stairs quietly to see three men gathered around a table. They seem to be splitting up some loot. You recognize them by their clothing, since last week, trying to gain entrance to a temple back in the Red Desert. You saw the same man. They were the temple guardians, and they look like this. So robed figures, and they're
Wait, the
gathered
temple
around
guardian?
the table.
The temple guardians of the temple we just stole the monster emerald from are now sitting in the basement splitting up some loot?
Yes.
Oh, something nefarious going on here.
Yeah.
Well, the guy did say we had to get the emerald back before his acolytes did, so I'm going to assume that those acolytes.
Yeah.
Now, from where Dingus is, can I tell, or are they going to see us as we come down the steps? Or are we going to be, if I call everybody down, are we going to be able to kind of take them by surprise?
If you come up with something clever, you might get the drop on them. Right now they're unaware, but you might have some heavy boots in the group that could spoil it.
Okay. What Dingus will do is he'll slip back up the steps and tell everybody to wait for his signal. And then he's going to try to make kind of a circuitous route around them to make a distraction on the far side of the room to draw their attention.
Sounds good. Sounds like maybe a smart trick.
Is there anything up here on the upper floor that we could use, maybe, as well?
Sure. I mean, there are plenty of crates, whatever you can think of.
If this guy specializes in gemstones, maybe I can find some small boxes of cheap gemstones to use as marbles to trip them up.
Absolutely. I'll even give you a +2 to your trick
All right.
maneuver
That's a great
for that.
idea. Smart thinking.
Yeah, and a Benny too.
Okay, cool.
That was Gillen, right?
Yes. Thank
There
you.
we go. Anybody else wants to grab something from the warehouse upstairs? Maybe I mean, I can't really suggest anything. It's whatever you can think of that could be in a crate.
Could maybe someone some kind of clothing to pretend to be the bad guy Koran Ra there?
Another great idea.
Or we could, instead of Dingus trying to go around them, what we could do is take and put those stones on the stairs.
Yeah.
And then make a noise upstairs and see if we can't draw them up across those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just at the top of the stairs as they come up, yeah.
Let's do that.
All right.
All right, let me find another map then. Let's see. Real quick. That shouldn't take too long. Let's see.
In my last game, I managed to use NPCs with lots of trick edges, dirty fighter and tricky fighter against my players, and boy, did they not like that. But it made them very effective, and suddenly they won, but they really appreciated the victory at the end. That was tough.
Alright, I got one. Shouldn't take too long. It wasn't preloaded, so it might take a couple seconds to load up for you guys, but it won't
My
be
bad.
long.
Throwing a monkey wrench in the James plans.
No, I come prepared.
Yeah, that's what Savage Worlds is all about.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Savage Worlds, the system where the players knock perfectly shaped holes in the
Yes.
GM's plans.
Yes.
I played a game, or actually with the group a while back, that they actually put a restriction on using cards per session. You were only allowed to use one card per session, just because a couple of the GMs were not very happy about the cards derailing their notes. You know.
I've allowed my players to use at least 2 cards each. So.
Yeah, I'm not in favor of any restrictions on cards, just because it takes the game in an unexpected direction. But everybody likes that, other than the GM.
Well, that's it. I've had a player use the sudden reinforcements a bit like it's suddenly bigger. Well, there's more of them. Well, they get a card.
Right. I personally believe the GM should learn to adapt.
Well, yeah.
That's what Savage Worlds is all about.
Well, exactly. How many times sometimes they told me that...
roll with the punches.
Yep. A couple of times my players have played a card like, nope, he fails. Oh,
Speaking of cards,
So Jarek stands at the top of the stairs and pulls a Gandalf.
All right, so what kind of trickery will you use to draw him upstairs? Are you just going to call him out?
I think maybe simple is best.
I was going to say, if no one else does anything, what Dingus is going to do, just on the spur at the top of his lungs, oh my god, fire!
Ah, yes.
Hey, you know what? Black Crow is actually going to lay prone, like next to the stairs, and see if she can't insert the staff in between the feet as they're coming up. Maybe she can trip somebody.
That's good.
Sweet.
I'll just place myself here when they come up.
and
I'll
of course
have a
I'm
free
going
shot.
to stand in front and attack everything that moves in front of me.
Now the marbles are strategically placed on the steps.
All right, so they come.
Fire!
They come running up the stairs, and for this round, they will be surprised, and also you gain the drop on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a first one here, and then they all show up in a row over here, with more coming your way. So they will not get a card. Let's see, I'll put them on hold then. Oops. Oh no, okay. Alright, so let's go with round 1.
Could I pass a card, one of my adventure cards, to someone else now?
Sure, you can do that anytime.
Okay. Because I got one that might not be useful to me. But I think, is it Jarek? This might be useful for you. There you go.
Okay.
I think he's played all his cards though.
I've only played one so far.
Well, oh, you mean play it for Jarek? Okay.
Yeah, well...
I thought you wanted to trade him to just give it to him.
Well,
That's fine.
I gave it to him. If he wants to give one back, that's fine, but I don't, depending on what he's got.
No.
It's up to him. This one will definitely be better for him.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got one card you shall not pass, the Gandalf card. And Prince Elkir goes first. Getting the drop.
So I'm going to swing my sword down and try to meet the first acolyte on the stairs.
Okay, you'll gain a +4 for the drop, so 4 + 4, but a natural 1.
That's going to be a Benny.
Did any of them slip on the stairs?
let's see. One that will be there. That's true. I forgot you put those marbles there, huh?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll my agility or smarts check?
Yeah, let's make it smart because it'd be more
Yeah.
like the placement of them.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Let's penny that. Just make sure they. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Oh, that's very, very good.
Nice.
I'll place that one just so, and this one right here, and ooh, this will hurt right there.
It couldn't have gone any better than that.
Yeah.
Let's see. They will be.
It's Home Alone all over again.
It will be prone. So I'll put the first 3 of them prone.
I love Savage World for this.
It's such a fantastic system.
Yep.
Yeah, the good part is the more I see, the more I figure out it can do. You know.
Exactly.
Wait a second, Jarek is prone too?
I shouldn't.
What the hell?
They shall not pass.
No, it's just that the icon is
Oh.
above. So no, it's not Jarek. Jarek's fine.
It lines up perfect on the map. It looks like it's the first 2 went prone, and then somehow they took him down with them. They are gonna pass.
Now tangle in his spear.
All right. So
And actually,
that
I
makes
should be prone too.
Yeah, that's true. So that makes him shaken, prone, and -2 to their parry as well. And let's drop the prone on. That'd be Black Crow. All right.
Jarek, my prince, it's up to you now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's actually it's Prince.
Yeah, I still didn't.
Yep.
I still haven't made my reroll.
All right.
If I
4
interrupt.
plus 4, that's 8 against their parry of 5. So it's well enough to get past. Well, actually, I have a parry of 3 right now, so you do get a hit with a raise. You can pretty much hit him as he falls to the ground, being tricked by all those tiny little
Yes.
diamonds and jewels.
Great.
So, damage with raise.
That'll be an expensive fall.
Alright, 7, and you also had the drop. Now I can't remember, this drop applies to damage too? No, that's just a hit, right?
The
It
drop,
should
I
just
think
be
that's
sure.
Yeah, it's to hit and damage.
to hit and damage, yeah.
And
Which is
damage as well, so,
Oh,
alright,
yeah,
11. Alright, that was a takedown blow. The first one to come up the stairs. I mean, just imagine what he was thinking. The building's on fire, I go up the stairs, I'm falling my ass, and I get killed in one blow. That was very quick death. You
Well, at
actually
least he
gave
won't-
him a painless
At least he won't
death.
suffer in the fire.
Yeah.
Alright, next, Jarek.
Okay, as long as I don't move, let's see. I get +2 as long as I don't move, and I've got a spear.
So you do have the reach, yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, you'd have to wait to go on hold for them to move up.
All right, so I'm going to attack with my spear. With the drop, we got 4. With my +2 for that not moving, I've got +6.
You better not miss that one, huh?
Oh my God! Oh.
Well, if you need to find a way to miss.
That was a pretty spectacular miss.
Yeah, I think I'm going to Benny that.
Okay. Otherwise, it might go through Black Crow's ears.
I think I missed something here. Oh well.
That's much better.
Okay, much better.
You hit with a raise.
Okay, let me grab my damage here and
Have the plus d6 damage icon colored, highlighted.
all right, and we're. Oh yeah.
And then there's +4 on top of that. For
describe it. Describe Coal Hit, and I'll give you back your Benny.
All right, I'm gonna jab over the first guy who's dead and fell over. My spear goes into the second guy, and I sort of pick him up and shake him like a rag doll as he falls off my spear onto the floor.
Awesome. There you go. All right, another one down. Third one. Okay, Black Crow.
Reminds me a bit of the scene of Groot. Wham, wham, wham.
At this point, I don't think I can offer much to this, so I'm just going to get back up and move.
All right, no longer prone. There we go. And that's it?
Yeah, end of turn.
All right. Dingus, what will he do now?
Well, my question is, how many in total were there when I saw them huddled around the table?
You only saw 3 down there.
I only saw the 3. Okay, well, at this point then, Dingus is gonna run over and dive down the stairs at the last one.
Using the gems to...
He's going to, as he dives off the lip where Black Crow was laying down, he's going to drive the sword into the guy, use it as like a pole vault, and clear the guy and land in the basement at the bottom of the steps.
Use one of the bodies as a sled.
Yeah.
Benny, and then agility trick, or just a plain attack?
Okay. We'll start with
Dang,
the
that is so
trick.
Orlando Bloom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dingus Legolas.
So that's a 10 when you factor in the drop.
Yeah, so it is.
Oh, yeah.
It was already shaken. Can't damage him for that, but lowers his parry to 3. Now let's go with your attack.
Oh,
Nice.
you're
Damage.
Skewered him and rode him down the stairs.
And that was without the +4, so it'd be 12.
Yeah.
Alright, we can safely say that that's another death.
Yeah, that guy was rode hard and put away wet.
Hey, that's what the Dingus does.
Yeah. I could
You
just
got
see
Dingus.
you see Dingus riding him all the way down the stairs, tuck and rolling, and then up and ready at the bottom.
You know, I'm starting to get this this theme here that Dingus rides everything.
I'm not going to make any more Brokeback jokes because I don't want to go there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you won't go there. We will.
That's your backdoor special right there. Huh?
I think the GM will deserves a penny for that.
Sure. Thank you.
Any viewers
All
we
right.
had have probably left at this point.
And hey, this can be put up on YouTube after we're done.
No, we started off with a bucket of poo. I don't think we can use this recording.
I'm fairly certain this one's going to get some comments on here.
We'll definitely have to warn people about language.
Come watch this video. It's poop.
No. Not so much bad language, but definitely double entendre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
triple
our
on
video
time.
starts with a bucket of thrown poo and goes downhill from there. Come enjoy the Savage Worlds frenzy.
Well, you know what they say, poo always goes downhill.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be winning any not safe for work awards on this one.
All right, so you make it down the basement in one swift move,
Yeah.
and find yourself face to face with two more of these acolytes
Uh-oh.
that were a bit late to the party. And then Gillen still has to go, and
Yeah.
maybe with a -2 penalty for cover and light.
Yeah.
The light, you might be able to get a shot down that stairwell to one of them.
Yeah. I'll try and make my way through the slew of bodies down. Maybe since I'm a little higher than Dingus, he can. Dingus! Crouch down!
Duck.
Duck!
He gets bent down and starts trying to extract the sword from the guy he wrote down the
Four.
Yeah. All right, so I've got an arrow loose at the one in the front. So at -2.
Yep.
Okay. It's 2. Go. Seven. That should be still pretty good.
Yeah, that's still a hit.
Yep. Not a raise, but hey. All right, damage. How much damage? Hey. Pretty precise
Wow.
shot.
All right, that one gets an arrow right through the mouth and drops. Pretty much.
I like my
falls the
cultists
same
quiet.
Yeah, quiet. You're quiet, arrow. I mean, it had momentum running up, but yeah, stopped dead in its tracks, and that one goes down.
Very quick tonsillectomy.
Okay, new round with only one left. Right, this time they're not on hold. They'll get a card. Let's go now. And he goes first.
Oh. Gets to crap his pants first. Right.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. He drops his dagger and holds his hands up, and he just begs for his life. Please don't kill me.
If you give us information we want, we might make an arrangement.
You want the Eye of Conchella, don't you?
Yes. Where
It's
is it?
here. It's down here.
Okay. Well, we move cautiously towards him, and maybe pin him down and tie his hands behind his back and make him show us where it is.
He surrendered at this point. He leads you to this back room over here.
Yes,
Small
that's your
room.
cue.
And it's in that chest there, in the bottom right corner of that room.
Dingus stops anyone who reaches for the chest and says, "Wait." And looks at him. What is to stop us from opening the chest?
Let's have him open the chest.
Yes, my friend. So you volunteered to open the chest.
I don't have the key.
Who has the key?
My master.
Who is?
That would be Cora Unra.
Okay, so Koraner has the key to the item you stole. Right. Does someone smell something rotten? And it's not me this time. Nor is it Ulatu.
Dingus will take a good long kind of study of the chest
Right.
to see if he sees anything that seems out of place before setting to with his lockpicks to try to pop the lock open.
Alright, give me a notice check then. Alright, a 5. It appears there are some mechanisms on the side and around the lock itself. It is trapped.
Okay. Can I tell what the trap does?
Let's make it a common knowledge, and since you're a thief, I'll give you a +2 to it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's high
Excellent.
enough. Poison needle on the lock and blades on the side.
Oh, double whammy.
Okay. With a grin, Dingus will beckon the gentleman over. Go ahead. Attempt to open it and hand him a dagger.
If you open it, you live.
Alright, give me one of you intimidation, and because of the circumstances, let's make it a +4.
Dingus or I can do it. I'm skilled, but I
Feel
can do it.
free. I've kind of been stealing the show quite a bit tonight, so someone else feel free to handle the intimidation.
Alright, since I'm considered a priest, sometimes they're respected. I can use persuasion to try and usually get a +1 bonus according to the edge, but would that apply here? Or just a +4?
Let's see.
+4 might be enough, though.
You were talking about your priest edge? Is that what you were
Yeah,
talking
the
about?
priest philosopher. It does say only on persuasion, though.
Yeah, I'll give you the +1.
Okay.
You
So
can
plus
use
five.
put the fear of God in him.
Yes. Retu.
There's a fear of something in him, but
Don't have to tell him. Well, an 8.
It might be more threatening if you told him what Dingus might do with him. And
Yes,
the back
perhaps my friend Dingus would like to ride something more.
they did interrupt us at the brothel.
All
I
right.
don't like being interrupted when I'm laying the pipe.
8. Yeah, that will be enough for him to grab the dagger and very shakily and tentatively poke the lock with it. And as expected, a dart, tiny needle dart, is ejected from the lock to hit him square in the chest. And it must be a very fast-acting poison because he starts foaming at the mouth right away and drops dead on the spot.
Now that's a shame.
I guess Uletu was not looking out for him.
Now, can we see whether or not the trap has rearmed itself, or did that take care of the that trap?
Oh, you're confident that took care of that trap, yeah.
Okay.
I've still got the blades to worry about.
Yes. And we're running out of cultists.
We have run out of cultists. Yes.
We are fresh out.
Can Dingus try and disarm the trap? It should be common knowledge.
I was gonna say I don't know how we're handling that. If that's a common knowledge check, or if I need repair for disarming a trap.
Lockpick.
Lockpick will work. Okay, then I'll try that. Yeah.
With the thief bonus, I guess.
From what I understand, yeah, the lockpick can be for that. It's a lock.
Okay. Well,
Disarm traps.
We'll try to disarm the blades then.
Yep. Done.
Excellent.
Flick of the wrist.
Okay. And then he'll start on the lock itself.
All right. Well, at this point it was only a matter of time anyway. But
There you go.
since you got you rolled so high,
And the dingus does it blindfolded.
He turns around, he's talking to the group while he does this with one hand. Kicks the chest open with the heel.
Yeah.
all right. So
It's a
you
one
open up the chest only to find not the emerald, but the merchant you sold it to is severed head,
Ooh.
and it is very close to 10 o'clock, and that actually kind of concludes tonight's game. So, like to thank everybody for coming. I had a very good time. I hope you did too.
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah.
It was
for
a great
watching.
Yep.
I did have a good time. We all worked well together.
Yes.
Yeah, that
all
was a
the,
lot of fun.
yep, with all the bunnies flowing all over the place.
Definitely
Just like the poo.
And the backdoor jokes.
There we go. And with that, I'll go ahead and we'll say goodbye to the audience.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Not
Thanks,
everybody.
everybody.
I hope no one has any bad dreams.
Good night, John boy.